Whitney.
Wendy.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my Lord. Have I waited for this day?
Have you?
Well, yes, I have. Haven't you?
Whitney.
Yes, dear.
Absolutely.
I know it.
I don't believe that I've ever met you in my entire career.
Ain't that something you talk about me all the time?
And you are top billing.
Is that why you talk about me all the time?
Absolutely.
You don't even know me.
But here's the thing. I talk about you in two ways. In the way that the media talks about Whitney.
Yes.
But I always talk about you as being one of the greatest voices of our time. Mariah Carey is another one. You two do two separate works, but you have a voice that is just unbeatable, Whitney.
I love you, Wendy. I thank you for that. I really do, because I know, in spite of everything, you play my records.
I do.
I know that.
And I also feel like you and I have something in common.
We do.
Well, yeah, besides the motherhood thing and
okay.
and so on and so forth. Whitney, your new CD is out now.
Yes.
The first week it did very well. It's not doing quite as well right now compared to perhaps what the record label thought it would be doing.
Well, it's never what you thought I should be doing.
Okay.
It's never what you think I should be doing. It's never what you think you say I'm doing. It is what's going to happen. You see what I'm saying? I don't want my album to peak too quickly. I don't want it to peak too quickly because I want to go through the summer and the fall.
Okay, I understand.
So there is a plan.
Okay.
You understand what I mean? Like you set your schedule on a day-to-day basis on who you're going to talk about and how you're going to talk about them?
Yes.
Well, that's how I do.
So we love the song The Dear John letter here on the show.
Yes, ma'am.
And speaking of letters, you no longer have to write to Bobby. Bobby's out of jail. Bobby's back home now.
Yes, baby. You get all the info, don't you? You got the 411. You should know.
I want to make sure that I have all my stories straight.
Yes, baby. He's home, well and intact.
Do you regret Diane Sawyer interview?
No. Why should I?
Well, it didn't exactly show you in the best light.
You don't think so? Well, you don't show yourself in the best light. People still listen to you.
Yeah, but I'm on the radio every day.
Yeah, we just don't get to see your face, but they should know what you look like.
I understand that, Whitney. Perhaps one day I will have a TV show, but in terms of what I do, when I'm not shown in the best light, I guess one of the best things that I love about my career is that there's always tomorrow to come back.
See, and I love about my career is that my music speaks for itself.
Yeah, well, it does.
You know what I mean? So, I am the second most interviewed behind Monica Lewinsky in the history of interviews.
I'm surprised you're second to her. I mean, as far as...
I'm not like too cool about coming behind her, but it's all right with me because I got a lot of mileage from that, and I think that the people that I talked to that have made comments to me were very proud of me because it was a moment. See, I'm not one for sitting down and talking to people. You can talk all you want about me, but my mother always said, don't try to find a lie with truth, because then you make it worse because people like to lie for whatever reason they like to lie on you about.
Right.
However, I thought that it was a major step for me to sit with Diane Sawyer, the biggest interviewer in the world, and talk with her and give her what I thought I could give, and I think people enjoyed that, seeing me and seeing me growing and being a spiritual person, and that I have a family that loves me and cares about me and protects me, and that was the idea, Wendy.
Yeah, no, it was very entertaining.
You thought it was entertaining?
Yes.
You're funny.
Yeah, please, me and everybody, we were all watching together. There were
some very funny moments.
Yeah, well, yeah, from start to end, it was quite entertaining, Whitney.
Well, I'm glad you were entertained, because you watched it, didn't you?
So Whitney, as far as you stand with drug use, is there drug use going on at this present time?
Who are you talking to?
To you, Whitney. You.
No, you're not talking to me. I'm a mother. Only my mother has privy to that information. You talk to your child about that. Don't ask me no questions like I'm a child. You talk to your baby about her, what she going to be confronting and what she got to deal with.
Don't
ask me like I'm a child, because I'm not a child, Wendy.
My child is a little boy, and I will talk to him about drugs.
Don't talk to him about that shit. Don't talk to me about that shit.
But listen, Whitney, I will talk to my son about drugs because I have been where the world speculates where you are, which is I was a full-blown cocaine addict. So
that's your problem, not mine. Move on.
Well, that was my problem, Whitney.
You helped yourself. Did you ask God to help you?
And no, I managed, thank God, because I have a good man. And so thank God I was able to just rise up above it,
Wendy,
and quit. And all I asked... Okay. And you, on Diane Sawyer, also mentioned that... you'd want to see receipts behind the drug use. Which,
man, if I spent that much money, somebody better give me some receipts so I get a tax return.
Well, speaking of spending money, so recently I was hearing that you were trying to trim the budget, which, by the way, Whitney, I thought that this was something very...
Where the hell do you get your information from? Who's calling you and telling you?
Well, I got this story from a gossip named Steve Hers. You ever hear of him?
No. Well, like you said, gossip. Yeah.
Steve Hers is a West Coast correspondent, and I communicate with all the different gossips. It's what we do, you know.
You guys all get together and have a gossip lunch, huh?
Something like that. Anyway, Whitney, they're saying that you're doing some massive budget cuts.
I'm doing massive changes.
And you know what?
Yeah?
I wanted to let you know that this is something I think is good. This is a good Whitney thing.
You like it. You approve. Yay, Whitney approve.
Oh, Whitney, please. Listen, they were saying that you cut your mother's
See, you don't know what the
allowance.
You don't make me curse on the radio. I'm trying to be, come on.
Well, Steve was saying it was from about like $1,600 a week to about $500 a week.
Ask you to kiss my
Okay.
And so can anybody else ever think I'd do that to my mother, you low down dirty
He also was letting me know that Michael, Gary, and your sister Donna, who run your Nippy company, are also experiencing the slashes across the board. They were saying that you have a 24-hour-a-day bar on site at your studio that you're now cutting down, and you're not making your personal chef available to people to just come up in your house and just order food and stuff. I think that's all good.
That never happened. I don't even know what the you're talking about.
Well,
I have no idea what you're talking about, Wendy.
How is Bobby Christina doing?
Growing and being a beautiful young lady that God sent her here to be.
Yeah, she's 9 now, right?
Yes, she is.
When your husband was incarcerated for those few days, what types of things do you tell her concerning, like, do you say, like, Daddy's away visiting Boston?
Or? I'm really talking to a retard. She's a sped patient. She's a child who has intelligence.
Okay.
My child is smart.
No, what
I talk to shush your mouth. I talk to her like she's an intelligent human being, okay? And I give her just as much as she can handle for a 9-year-old because I'm her mother, okay? And that's how we deal with it. Never mind what I told her, but she know the deal.
Well, a lot of parents whose spouse or what have you goes through something, particularly because that was only 8 days, would have either taken them out of school for the 8 days or taken them away from watching TV to, see headlines.
I do what I do to protect my daughter, Wendy, just like you would do to protect your son, okay? All right.
You are very defensive, Whitney.
I have to be, Wendy. You talk about me every day.
Well, Whitney,
every other day.
Whitney, you keep yourself in the headlines.
No, Wendy, y'all keep me in the headlines. I mind my business. I try to maintain what I got. I want to know what I'm doing all the time. I don't give a shit about what you're doing all the time. As long as you're healthy and God is blessing you and you're doing the right thing and being a decent person, I can handle that.
When's the last time you talked to Robin?
About a week ago.
Because I know that you and Robin were girlfriends from when you were growing up.
And we're still friends, girl.
Okay. Will she be working back with you, or is she still...
Wendy. What's Robin not doing anything? No, Robin don't work for me. She'll work for me now. Moving right along.
Okay, so our king of R&B, is he working on an album? Bobby, is Bobby working on an album?
Yes, ma'am.
When do you think his album will be out?
Very soon, Wendy, I'm sure.
A numerologist came on the show the other week.
Oh, hell.
And we ran you guys' numbers. And for what it's worth, the numerologist said that you and Bobby are so right for each other.
Honey, he's so right. He's never been more right in his life. That's the most rightest thing you ever said.
Yeah, thank you, Whitney. How's your father doing?
Not well, Wendy. Right there.
Yeah. His partner, Kevin Skinner...
You don't want to talk about him. Moving right along.
And I didn't talk to him, Whitney.
I don't want to talk about him. He's not my friend, okay?
Okay.
You want to be my friend? I like to be your friend, I think.
Well, you're so defensive. Is this how you treat your friends?
No, but you're not my friend.
You just said you want to be my friend.
That's what I want. See? I want to be your friend. I'm not saying I am your friend.
When's the next time you're going to hit the big screen?
I'm working on it, dude, girl. I'm working on it. I got some scripts today. I'm going to read on them and look at them, but you're not very careful about the movies I do. Mm-hmm. So, it's just a matter of time.
Great. So how long do you think that you're going to be, how long will it be between albums? Have you already started mulling over in your head when your next album's going to come out and what kind of material you're going to be working with?
Yes, I am, as a matter of fact.
Have you spoken to Brandy since she had her baby?
Yes, I talk to her maybe every week.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, because the kind of money that you have is like, beyond most people's imagination. When dear friends like Brandy have babies, do you actually pick out a gift for them, or do you send like an assistant to?
No, I pick out my gifts, darling.
People
who are personal to me, I pick my own gifts out.
What did you get for Brandy?
I got her a silver rattle, that Tiffany rattle, and I got her a picture frame that has my name and Bobby's name on it, Auntie Whitney, Uncle Bobby, and Cousin Krissy. And, it's like a family thing, so that you have a keepsake for the rest of her life.
Do you ever do simple things like go to the grocery store?
Yeah, I was yesterday pumping gas.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And what kind of car were you putting the gas in?
I was putting gas into a white Hummer.
Wow. And so, did you get it in your neighborhood so they're already used to seeing you, or did you get it elsewhere?
No, I got it in my neighborhood.
Do you live a relatively normal life in that area where you live?
No.
You constantly have people in the woods trying to take pictures and all that?
Hello. I mean, come on, Wendy. You don't make it any better. But actually, yeah, I have people in the woods and in the trees and want to follow me and the whole 9 yards, Wendy.
Yeah. So when it's just you and Bobby, Christina in the house, the three of you, who is part of the staff of your house who's always there as well, besides
Jesus.
I got you.
Jesus, constantly.
Okay.
Anybody else may come and go, but he's a constant stay.
How's your mom doing? Does she live there in the house?
And she's a constant stay, too, but she does not live with me. No, my mother does not. I have family mostly around me, my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, my niece, people like that.
How do you get along with Bobby's baby's mother?
You are hysterical, girl. Oh, my God, you are so deep. I mean, you're so like nosy.
I am.
You are so nosy, man.
I am. It's not just you. I'm like this with everybody, Whitney.
I know you are. Your son must be like, Mom.
No, he asked the questions. Every other word from him is, but why?
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. What did you say again?
How do you get along with Bobby's baby's mother?
We get along just fine. Because we're grown women. And I love her babies because they're my stepchildren, and I care for children as if, they are mine when they're with me. So you maintain that relationship with your stepchildren. Me and Bobby's baby's mama don't have any problem because I don't create none, and if there is something, I can finish it. Yeah. Well, we can talk about it and get an understanding.
Has there ever been a conflict as far as maybe Bobby, Christina getting more attention from Bobby?
No.
Than the other kids?
No. There's always that, there's the constant, where the kids get together and they, constant normal, but basically, it's pretty normal. But Bobby gives his children, this kind of attention that when they're together, they're his children.
Yeah.
But of course, he's my husband and he lives with me and Krissy, so she does get more of the time.
Did you get on Bobby after you saw the BET Making of Ja Rule's video? Because the rest of the country was kind of like, wow, look at Bobby. Bobby looked kind of tossed up during that video, Whitney.
Did he really now?
Bobby looked high, Whitney.
He did?
Bobby looked.
See, there was Ja Rule in there was Bobby, there was other folk, but you ain't said shit about them.
Yeah, but Bobby...
Yeah, because all you want to call shit on is Bobby. No, as a matter of fact, Bobby was pretty cool, honey. He did his gig. He's Thug 11. What? Talk to me. Mm-hmm. That's what I heard.
I realize that being married, your money is Bobby's money and vice versa.
Right.
But when so you guys don't have any money problems.
Well, no, Wendy, not to sell my estate as you said on the radio yesterday.
No, I didn't say you were selling your estate for money reasons. I said you were selling your estate to get more privacy.
Oh, I understand. No. Okay, thank you, darling, for clarifying that. No, I'm not selling my estate, and Bobby and I are doing just fine, thank you.
Were you responsible for Bobby leaving New Edition?
I didn't even know him then.
No. The second time around when they did the Come Home tour.
No, I didn't know at all. They had their own relationship.
Have you ever encouraged Bobby to possibly, because the guys from New Edition have interviewed and said that they would love if Bobby came back,
That's
to the
Bobby's world. It's not mine. It's his decision. He's a New Edition member. I'm not.
Did you ever hear that people were buzzing that your relationship with Wyclef was really close and that Bobby and you fought over it?
Really?
Yeah.
No. We don't do that. Wycliffe and I are friends. We grew up together in the hood. He's from East Georgia, so am I. And that's about as far as that goes. And we musically do work together, and that's it. There is no battle. There's no fighting. That's crazy.
Well, at one point there was a beef between Bobby and Babyface.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you talk to Bobby and Babyface about that?
You know what, Whitney? You are,
baby.
You are something else.
I've been waiting to talk to you, Wendy. I love you, darling.
When are you coming to the studio?
When am I coming to your studio?
Yeah.
You really want me to come there?
I would love that.
Oh, my Lord. Well, we got to make a date, okay?
Yes, we do. Look, do you want to have more children?
Yes, I do. I want a little boy. I want a mama's boy.
And you're going to be 40 this year, right?
Oh, tell the world, why don't you? Oh, you low-down dirty dog.
Whitney, you look great.
Woo, thank you, baby. I feel good, too. Thank you.
The only thing is that you said, Whitney will never be fat.
No.
I was like, how dare her?
Never.
What was that, a diss to all fat girls?
No, I just won't be fat. Sorry. Not good, not healthy. Have you ever heard anybody being fat being healthy?
Well, being extremely fat or being extremely thin, like with you on the Michael Jackson special.
Either extreme is not good.
Yeah.
Not good at all, okay?
Yeah.
Not good at all. So, pull it together and move on.
You smoke weed?
Oh, shit.
Mariah Carey was on the show and said that she loves you more than ever.
I love that little lamb chop.
And I just wanted you to know that.
I love that lamb chop. She's my girl.
Have you, yeah, she is nice. She's very sweet. She was here like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, she's the bomb.
She denied her breast implants. Do you deny yours?
No.
See, that's my girl Whitney.
No.
I got them too. Aren't they the best?
It's like what? If you're going to go for it, go for it. You know what I mean?
Do you ever wish that you got them bigger?
No, my husband loves them.
Yeah.
He loves them.
Yeah. They sit nice. They're very well proportioned with you. It's just that at one point when you lost so much weight, though, they did look like two baseballs on a stick.
Yeah, they look really weird.
Yeah.
I'm sure that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you have some reservations about your looks, too.
Absolutely.
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 I've seen you. I know how you look.
What?
Come on, Wendy. Come on, baby.
Do you keep in touch with Eddie Murphy? I know you guys were...
No.
Now, is it that you were showing respect for your husband because you and Eddie dated, or that you... Oh, got you. Well, to me, that's how it's supposed to be in everyday life. You know what I'm saying? When you go on and you marry...
Come on, Wendy. He's a married man. I'm a married woman. We see each other. We speak to each other professionally and say goodbye. Yeah.
Bobby has had a reputation occasionally to step out on the marriage.
Oh, really?
Say the gossips.
Okay. Thank you.
Has infidelity been one of the biggest issues in you guys' marriage?
No.
What would you say the biggest issue is in you all's marriage?
You people. You people like to run your damn mouth. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you could take back anything that you told Diane Sawyer, what would it be?
If I could say something that I didn't say, okay, I won't tell anybody that got a problem with you to kiss my... And I love you, but I don't live for you. I don't live for you. You talk about me. You call me out my name. You make my mother call me and ask me questions. You make my father sick. You make my brother sick. You make my child hurt. You don't talk about me like you know me. You never seen me in your damn life. But you talk about me. That's not right. There's a limit to what you can say. And if I was really like back in the day in North, I'd meet you outside. But I'm a lady and I have a class. But I'll talk to you, Wendy, because I love you, because you're a fan. I know it.
I am.
I know, baby.
I'm a fan of your entire experience, though.
Not just no shit like that. Those are fighting words.
You know what, though?
What, boo?
I'm a fan of yours, not just the music, Whitney. I'm a fan of you, the woman.
Thank you, because my mother's very proud of me, Wendy. She is. She loves me, and she respects me. That's what matters to me, that my mother loves and respects me.
Whose idea was it to set up that Diane Sawyer interview?
Me in L.A.
Are you done with the talk show circuit? Will you do Larry King?
Done.
So you won't go back on Oprah. You won't do Larry King.
Oprah and I have a relationship. She and I talk. We'll do something. That's my girl. Yeah.
Do any of your celebrity girlfriends, whether it be Oprah or Angela Bassett or anybody like that, do they ever try to ride the train of is Whitney on coke and let me talk to her to get her off?
The They make you to break you. You know what I mean? That's the name of the game. But I don't break. I'm not made of glass, baby. I come from a line of heritage, of strong heritage, legacy. You can't break me.
So when you sit down and you have a little glass of something to drink, what's your favorite drink? I mean, you know, is it Cristal? Is it, you know, Hennessy?
I'm not a drinker, baby. I like to have a sip of wine every now and then, and a little, there's a drink being Bobby, called the Bobby Brown. I like to tell you what it's mixed with, all right?
God, Whitney.
What, baby?
You are a real trip.
I've been around the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's Dion doing?
Dion's doing very well, thank you. We had an auntie who just passed away, a very close auntie to ours, and we just buried her last week, and I saw Dion, and it was really good to see my lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your father's $100 million lawsuit, is that done? It's okay. And you guys he's dropped the lawsuit, and
it's bullshit, Wendy. I love my daddy loves me.
I believe that, Whitney.
I know it.
I thought it was some mess when I saw it going down. Do you think that, although your parents are divorced, them worrying about you in this demonic thing called show business, you think that keeps them together in their own way?
Yes.
Your father, wasn't your father dating or married or something like that?
He's married now.
That's right.
Wife, yes.
Yes. How do you get along with your stepmom?
Just fine. I get along with Peggy just fine.
Peggy.
We get along just fine. She's a sweet lady.
Does your mom date?
Yes, she does. She minds her business, too.
So how will you be spending Valentine's Day?
With my husband.
I bet you all have wild circus sex, don't you?
Oh, my God. Wendy, don't make me meet you outside. Come on now, you're getting too deep.
But I can
you could picture it, couldn't you?
Yeah, you were such passionate people.
You're nasty.
Just wild circus sex. You know what, Whitney? Would you ever think about writing a book on your life?
I might, somewhere down the line.
I wrote a book. It's with Atrium Books. They're a boutique label of Simon & Schuster, and it comes out in fall of 2003.
Oh, I'm going to get it.
And I just found that...
Are you reading yourself?
Yes, I am.
Good.
Yeah, and you want to know what, Whitney? I found that it was the most therapeutic thing that I've ever done in my life.
I know. See, I do that, but I do it with my spiritual partner. You see what I'm saying? You know, I do it with my prayer partner, and, you know, that's my therapy.
Do you still go to church?
Yeah.
What church do you go to?
When I feel like it, it's right there in my heart.
Okay, I got you. Well, Whitney, I want to thank you.
Thank you, Wendy.
For giving me this moment and not hanging up the phone.
No, I wouldn't do that to you, baby.
And being
talk it through.
And being as sassy as you want to be.
Wendy, I love you because you support me, and you've been good to me on the radio. However, you know, watch what you say, baby girl.
But Whitney, watch what you do. And if
I know it's not. You don't even know what I do. Like you said, you never met me. You don't know me. You ain't been in my house. You don't live with me. You don't sleep with me. You don't do shit with me, but talk about me. So watch what you say. That's all, baby girl. That's all I'm asking you is watch what the you say.
But Whitney,
what, baby?
I would love to have you come in the studio.
Okay, love. We'll make a date. You call my machine, I'll call yours.
I would love to be able to.
All right.
Read your body language.
Ooh, I don't have any idea. I'm sitting here chilling on the Miami balcony, just talking to you.
Are you?
Yeah, baby. Just finished eating some chicken.
What's the weather like?
Like 74.
And who's all in the room there?
Yeah, it's my dog and my secretary and Joey from Arista Records, who is pacing the floor.
Well, why is Joey pacing?
He's like, you know, you don't, do you feeling froggy? You better not leave.
Whitney, has it ever gotten so bad we ever would consider suicide?
Hell no. Got a child to live for. Come on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Work with me. I won't leave you.
I love you, Whitney.
I love you too, Wendy.
You take care.
You too, baby.
Bye.
Be blessed.